Friday. It's Casual Friday. How are you all doing today? The early birds are here. Right off the top, we got a question from Joseph Peddle asking for info about how to transfer cash from Canada. I love it. Right out of the gate, we're trying to be happy. Good morning, everybody, and helpful. Sorry, not just happy, but happy. Sorry about the translations. I see it translated into English. It always does that. So good morning. Good morning, everyone. My camera feels a little closer today, so you're going to get extra me on a Casual Friday. Who wouldn't want that? Oh, man. Good morning, wildfires. That's not good, but good morning, everyone else. Good morning from a rainy Puerto Vallarta. Let's hit the basics this morning. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Love to see you. Gosh, loving how many people are here on a Casual Friday, bright and early. I love it. You get a big, giant applause for being so early and on the show and so dedicated. I love this. I'm dedicated, but I don't have a choice. Okay, with that, before I get too far into the show, let's do the basics we do every morning, including Casual Friday. It's 9:01 a.m. Puerto Vallarta time. Love to see you here. It is July 17th for those keeping up. And here's a live view of what it looks like outside. Oh, does that even look real? That's mind-blowing. Let's take a closer look at that. That's what it looked like this morning over Puerto Vallarta. It's a rainy morning, but those clouds in that shot, I mean, that's just one of the best. We've had some pretty good ones in Puerto Vallarta, but when that cloud cover comes in over the mountains, it's a very, very special thing. I love that. So let's see. Ooh, I know I do too. Ooh la la. Let's give them a little. There we go. Casual Friday, we use more sound effects just because. If it's your first time here, be sure to take a look down here. This crawl's got really good info for you here. It's got the wave report. It's got the weather report. It's got exchange rates for euros and dollars and Canadian dollars, as well as just airport information, all kinds of good stuff going. So I know you want to focus here. But if you focus here a little bit, I put a little work into that. All right, we have a fun show for you today, and that's the key on Casual Friday. I do have two news items to cover. One is fun, one's not so fun, but I thought it was pretty important to cover it today, so we'll do that. But first off, especially since it's a Casual Friday, most importantly, do you hear something? What do you think it could be? What could that be that I hear? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the Coffee Time Jingle.
Coffee time on PVRN. Hey, clink those cups. Let's wake again. Sip the truth with a little grin. Coffee time. Let the news roll in. Steam's up, sun's out.
A hand dance. I know everybody loves the hand dance. You got to do what you can do. All right, that was a little bit of extra Coffee Cam this morning. Good morning to you too, Lori. Good morning, everybody. All right, I got lots of fun stuff to cover before we're going to jump into the news, so let's do that. You are not going to want to miss any of today's show because I got some really cool stuff to share with you. So I already showed you what Puerto Vallarta looked like this morning, and if you missed it, amazing. Also, a reminder, I talked about this a little bit earlier in the week. Let me give you a big view of that. Of course, tomorrow is the Gen Expats Puerto Vallarta Facebook group's Vallarta Summer Committee event. And this time around, it's a neighborhood breakfast, lunch, and taco crawl to support local businesses in Puerto Vallarta. This one's over here near the stadium area. And due to the low season, this is, one of the things that we're doing, and really Jill's a spearhead of this. I'm not sure if she's on this morning, just to kind of help the local community through this unusually low season. So for this one, anyone who wants to join, gather at Birria Isotora, located at Las Americas, local 2 and 3 on Lázaro Cárdenas, before you head out to various adjacent family-run eateries and stands, and you've got so many choices. You can eat whatever you like and, just go from stand to stand, and it's just kind of great. And these row of small businesses offer a variety of options. You're going to get birrias, maybe some breakfast items, tacos, ice cream, corn, whatever you want, fresh juice, and just, eat up, drink up, and feel good about yourself that you're doing something really great for the community and these local business owners. So this event, as I mentioned, and you can see on the thing, it's hosted by Jill, and it officially begins tomorrow at 1 p.m. onward, and that's tomorrow, the July 18th. And this gathering also serves as an official meet and greet for my PVRN viewers. If you're on right now or you're watching this later, great way to come out, meet me, learn a little bit more about me, eat some good food, and do something really good for the community. What a better way to spend a Saturday afternoon. And again, as a reminder, there are no financial incentives for the organizer, myself, or anybody. We all pay full price. And the entire goal is to help the local community and business owners get through this tough season. And we're trying to do these every single week. Huge thanks to the committee members of Gen X Pats PV, because without you all, there's no way I could manage this every single week. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, as a matter of fact, I give you so many thanks to this Casual Friday. We'll throw you. Yes, you know who you are. And you get that cheers if you come out tomorrow too, by the way. Absolutely. All right. And if you watch this show often, you also know I love viewer mail, and I got some last night. I'm so happy, and I want to share it with you because I just thought it was a really cool message. If you were watching a day or so ago, I talked a little bit about that video interview, and I sent the link out to y'all that I did, and it was a pretty cool one. And so somebody who follows and watches that channel actually sent me a note as a first-time viewer. So let's jump into it. So this is from viewer Nick, who is brand new to the show. Thank you, Nick. And he says, "Hi, Brent. My name is Nick, and just wanted to thank you for the applause I received on your show this morning. If you missed it, well, there it is." He said, "I learned about you and your show from the almost retired in Mexico video that you mentioned. That was yesterday morning. His wife and he have been visiting Puerto Vallarta for the past 4 years, and they have temporary residence as well. They love PV and the surrounding areas. The people are the best, and hopefully they'll be able to spend more time there after it actually retires. I highly think you should do that." Good morning, Renee. I see you. I saw you missed yesterday, but good to have you here today. Continue with the viewer mail. Now that I've discovered your show, I'm able to keep informed of what's happening around town when we are not there. That's the whole point of it. I love that. Thank you so much. Realize that you're truly making a difference, not just for me, but for the community. Take care, Nick." Geez, Nick, I love that. That is the kind of stuff that keeps me going 5 days a week when I get up early and start scripting this show and figuring out what it's going to be like and adding effects and stuff. That is what keeps me going. So Nick, hope you're watching. Hope you're out there. If you're not catching it live, you're catching it later. Thank you. Also, I want to tease. This one is for our Casual Friday. We're not doing a Croc Cam this week. I think it's going to come back in another week or so. I know Crocs aren't the best thing here right now with the news and all that, but they are part of nature, and I think we enjoy them. But I do want to tease. Last weekend, Laura and I did some scuba diving. She's down there at Bandera Scuba Republic right now, as a matter of fact. If you happen to be walking by, wave at her. But we took took an amazing video, and it includes this guy. I mean, not very often you see. Hope you can tell what that is. That is a seahorse. Hard to find. She seems to be really good at spotting it. So I got a video not only including that seahorse coming up a little bit later at the end of the show, but also some other fun stuff we saw out there on the dive that you're not going to want to miss. So hang in there. All right. First up, I got to cover a little bit of news. This one's kind of a tragic follow-up to the story we had earlier in the week about that big pile-up. And so what's the additional information now is a judge in Jalisco has formally bound over for trial the commercial truck driver accused of causing a multi-vehicle accident on the Guadalajara-Tepic highway. The suspect, who's been identified as Ricardo, and when they cover up the last name, they just put an N or an Enye on there. He does face charges of vehicular manslaughter, severe injury, and property damages. This is stemming from the July 12th collision that we talked about. The incident resulted, unfortunately, in 9 fatalities and left 2 National Guard officers also injured, as well as structural damage to the toll road infrastructure. According to the investigation files, the suspect was operating a 2022 tractor trailer. He did not have registered license plates when the vehicle then exceeded the speed limits. Investigators determined that the speed is what caused the driver to lose control of the truck, maybe not paying attention, sending it into the queue of vehicles that were backed up. And remember, we talked a couple days ago about safety tips as well. When you're at the back of a line in a traffic backup in Mexico, get those hazards on, stay in keep your eyes on that rearview mirror and stay aware at all times, because these kind of accidents happen far too often. The two injured National Guard officers were on the scene addressing a separate prior emergency on the shoulder when they were struck during the impact. The court did validate the arrest of the suspect, ordering him to serve a 6 months of pretrial detention as prosecutors gather additional evidence for the case. Local media examiners have completed initial identification process of 5 of the 9 deceased victims, whose remains have been returned to their families. Sad story. I'm sorry to start that out on a casual Friday, but that was the big follow-up news for this morning. All right. Nothing to do with that story at all. I just need a sip of coffee. Let's do it. Let's have a quick cheers. We'll keep that one a little more somber, obviously. But the news needs to be covered, and I hope that those families heal and repair and whatever they can do to make the best of that situation. It's not great. Okay, let's move on to happier subject. Obviously, it is time for the World Cup finals. Now, Mexico's not in it. USA's not in it. Canada's not in it. Boo! None of us are happy about that. But that's all right. We're going to be okay. We'll throw a goal out there anyways. Why not? So if you're a World Cup fan, you know the final is coming up. And Puerto Vallarta is going to gear up to host the final match of the 2026 World Cup. And of course, that's going to be this Sunday. And it's a match between Spain and Argentina. I don't know. Who are you guys going for? Let me know in the comments. Spain, Argentina. Kick me a couple soccer balls to bounce around the screen while I'm doing this. That would be fun. I know you guys love to put up those emojis. Let's do it. Let's kick some soccer balls around. All right, Spain or Argentina, who you going for? Because local organizers are setting up, obviously, for the viewing party at the Fan Beach Zone, that dome we all have been talking about for a while now. Thank you, Laura, for all the soccer balls. I see them. Yes, let's keep them going. Yes, that's a volleyball, Renee. That's hilarious. But close enough. I'll take it. That's Wilson. There you go, Lori. All right. So the municipal event is going to be open to the public starting on Sunday at 1 p.m. They're going to have a large screen up. It's free entry to both residents and international tourists to keep watching. That was pretty good, Renee. That was awesome. Coastal Fan Zone, of course, as you know, it's designed to be an open-air, family-friendly gathering spot to experience the conclusion of the international tournament. Officials have advised attendees to arrive early at the beach location to secure seating, which means really early, not in typical Mexico time, which is late. This is early, as attendance is expected to be high. The event does represent the final collaborative push by local tourism and sports agencies to combine Vallarta's beach appeal with the global interest surrounding the tournament. Of course, local authorities are going to be there. They're going to manage crowd control and security, so you'll feel safe there. And it's right on the water. It's right on the beach. Big screens, food, drinks, bathrooms. And the broadcast will run live, in case you're worried, all the way through the trophy ceremony as they hand Spain. Do I hear for Spain? I see you up there. Spain that trophy. Let's go, Spain. I was rooting for Argentina in the last match because England knocked out Mexico, but I know Mexico hates Argentina. What a conundrum. I don't know who to root for anymore. I just deleted my post. So let's have a good match. Hopefully Spain comes out on top, and whoever your team is, I hope they do well and you enjoy it. Don't forget, the Fan Zone isn't going anywhere, though. There's a concert series there. They've got a full lineup of stuff. I'll keep you up to date on what's going on. They've got DJs out there, all kinds of fun stuff. Hey, Vallarta Real Estate Guy. Happy Casual Friday to you, too, and good morning. And don't forget, Vallarta Real Estate Guy, if you're new to this show and you haven't been here before, just take a second to subscribe right there in the bottom right there. Click the bell, subscribe. The one thing you need to do is all my viewers know. Dun, dun, dun. Click notifications all. Don't go with the standard one it gives you, and you will never miss a show. And you'll always know what's going on in English. And I know some people also catch me Monday evenings on television on CPS News. This is the daily show. This is the one I do 5 days a week, and I get you in and out in less than 20 minutes, usually. All right. Hey, good morning, Dan. Good to see you wherever you are in the world. And yes, okay, so we've got a vote there for Spain. Cesar, the dive shot owner, is from Spain. So I agree with that. Let's go, Spain. I will totally give that a clap. And I might even, let's see, what else could I give that? I don't use this one very often, but I'll give it a boom. All right. And we only do nice, Sly. I like that. We don't generally do this many sound effects, so if you're part of the show today, this is Casual Friday. We just have fun. All right, last but not least, definitely not least, as I teased you earlier, we've got that diving video. So Laura and I went scuba diving, as we often do. And we took out the new GoPro 13 dark or black or whatever it is. It's the newest version of the GoPro. So I'm very interested to see how the video went. We definitely learned a lot about placement and how long you've got to be on something with that camera. I did not take out my big giant camera, so we don't have any photos, but we've got some pretty cool video. And Laura, lovely L3, who's on right now, supplied this, edited it, and sent it over as a 15-second clip, which we love. Okay, before I do that, really quickly, I need a sip of coffee because that's what I need. So let's do it. Boom. Thank you very much. All right, I built up this video all I can. I can't build it up any more than this. Are you guys ready? That's the worst drum roll ever. It's time for the video of the week. Here we go. I'm going to let it run twice, y'all. Majestic eagle ray right there. Of course, an amazing sea turtle. Always fun to see. And that's the seahorse. Super rare to see. Pretty awesome stuff, and I love the sound of the regulator. It sounds like Darth Vader is filming it. So thank you so much. Lovely L3. Thank you, Laura. Nice job on your video. I can't wait to see more. We do like to scuba dive once or twice a month, so we'll try to get more. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find seahorses here. If you're not a scuba diver, just realize you don't just go diving and, oh, look, seahorses are everywhere. It's not like that. We do get a lot of eels. If you have not gone diving here right now, the visibility is amazing. So if you're a scuba diver right now, the water is warm. You don't even need a wetsuit. The water is super, super clear, like 100 feet. And it's just amazing. You're going to see turtles. You might see turtles. You might see octopus. Not a lot of them right now, but we did see one. Rays, lots of eels, like I mentioned, just all kinds of great stuff. So get out there, enjoy the water, whether you're a scuba diver or a snorkeler or whatever you might be. All right, I've stretched out this episode as long as I can. I hope you really enjoyed the Casual Friday with me today. Again, as I've already mentioned, I do love viewer mail. If you've got something you want to chat about, or you just want to say hi or say something nice, or you've got some criticism, if you got something you'd like to see different, hit me up at pvrnmx@gmail.com anytime. I read all my messages, I respond to all my messages, and I read them on air with your permission. I love that. And also, of course, once again, if this is your first time and you caught me live at 9 a.m. Puerto Vallarta time, or you watch me on the replay, definitely subscribe, hit the bell, and come on in. Thank you for the kudos. I see you, High Tech Productions. Can't wait to see you back in Puerto Vallarta. But that's it, everybody. Have an amazing weekend, like Lori said, and Laura and everybody else. Enjoy. Glad you enjoyed the show. And please, please, please don't just click off right away. You know, the credits definitely include like all the news, all the reporting contacts I have, and my amazing trade sponsors who help so much with this show. So don't go anywhere. Have an amazing weekend. Go Spain. Have fun. Do something outside. Enjoy yourself in this right now, which is pretty good weather. All right, y'all. We'll see you Monday. Boom.